everyone, welcome back to the Lingo Listen. I'm Emma, and I'm really happy you're here with us today.
Hey everyone, I'm Sam, and today we are going on a trip.
In English.
In English, yes.
Which is exciting.
And also a little terrifying.
Why terrifying?
Because airports are already stressful enough.
Even in your own language.
The cues, the announcements, the signs everywhere.
And then you add English on top of that?
And your brain just shuts down.
Completely.
I had a moment at an airport once.
Oh, tell me.
The check-in lady asked me a question,
Okay.
and I was so nervous I handed her my boarding pass.
But you were at check-in.
I didn't have a boarding pass yet.
Sam.
I handed her a random piece of paper from my bag.
What was it?
A receipt from a coffee shop.
Oh, no.
She looked at it, looked at me, and said, "Sir, this is from Starbucks."
Sam.
I wanted to disappear into the floor.
That is the most relatable story I have ever heard.
Airports do things to your brain.
They really do.
So today, we are going to make airports less scary.
We're going to walk through the whole journey.
From the moment you arrive at the airport,
To the moment you land and get through immigration,
every situation, every phrase.
in simple beginner English.
So that next time you hand over your actual passport.
And not a Starbucks receipt.
Ha, never again.
But before we start,
If the Lingo Listen is helping you learn real English,
please give this video a like
subscribe if you haven't already.
and share this with someone who has a trip coming up.
They will seriously thank you.
Okay, let's go to the airport.
First stop, check-in.
This is where most people feel the first wave of nerves.
Because you walk up to the counter,
And someone is waiting for you,
looking at you.
and you have about 3 seconds before it gets awkward.
Ha, the 3-second window.
So here is what you say.
Okay,
Hi, I'd like to check in, please.
simple, clear, perfect.
Or just, hi, checking in, please.
Even shorter.
Both work completely fine.
And then they'll ask you for your passport.
Can I see your passport, please?
You hand it over. Easy.
They might also ask, are you checking any bags?
That means, do you have a big suitcase to put on the plane?
Not your hand luggage.
Hand luggage is the small bag you keep with you.
The one that goes in the overhead bin.
Overhead bin, the compartment above your seat on the plane.
Good to know. So if you have a big suitcase, yes, I have one bag to check.
Or, yes, one suitcase, please.
And if you only have hand luggage, no, just a carry-on.
Carry-on is another word for hand luggage.
The small bag you carry onto the plane yourself.
Got it.
They might also ask, did you pack your bag yourself?
This is a security question.
Standard at every airport.
You just say, yes, I did.
And has anyone given you anything to carry?
Again, security question.
No, nothing.
Short answers, calm voice, you're fine.
Let's do the full check-in scene.
Okay, I'll be the check-in staff.
And I'll be the traveler.
Hi there, are you checking in today?
Yes, hi, I'd like to check in, please.
Of course. Can I see your passport?
Yes, here you go.
Thank you. Are you checking any bags today?
Yes, just one suitcase.
Perfect. Did you pack your bag yourself?
Yes, I did.
And has anyone given you anything to carry?
No, nothing.
Great. Would you like a window or aisle seat?
Window, please, if possible.
Of course. Here is your boarding pass, gate 14, boarding at 10:30.
Thank you so much.
Have a great flight.
Thank you. You too. I mean, enjoy your day.
Haha.
You always say you too when someone says, have a great flight.
Everyone does that.
They're not going anywhere.
They're staying at the counter.
It just comes out.
It happens to everyone. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so the key phrases from check-in.
I'd like to check in, please.
Here you go, when handing over your passport.
Yes, just one suitcase.
Window, please, if possible.
And thank you so much.
That is the whole check-in in 5 phrases.
5 phrases, that's it.
Now, security.
This one is less talking,
Mostly following instructions.
which is actually easier.
Right, the security staff will tell you what to do.
Please remove your shoes.
Place your bag on the belt.
Take out your laptop, please.
Walk through the scanner, please.
You just do what they say.
And if you don't understand, sorry, could you repeat that?
We know that one.
Works everywhere.
But there is one thing that trips people up at security.
What?
If the alarm goes off.
Oh, yes. You walk through the scanner and beep, your heart stops.
Even if you've done nothing wrong.
Because it feels like everyone is looking at you.
They probably are.
But it's okay. It happens all the time.
The security staff will just ask you to step aside.
They might ask, do you have anything metal on you?
Any coins, a belt, keys,
You just say, oh, sorry, I think it's my belt.
or I have a metal watch, sorry.
Remove it, go through again, done.
No big deal,
It really is not a big deal.
even though it feels like one.
It always feels bigger than it is.
Okay, after security, you find your gate.
Gate means the door where you board your plane.
Board means get onto the plane,
Your boarding pass will show your gate number.
like gate 14 or gate 22.
And if you can't find it,
Ask someone.
excuse me, could you help me find gate 14?
Simple.
Or, excuse me, where is gate 22, please?
Airport staff are always helpful.
And other travelers, too.
People at airports are usually in the same boat.
In the same boat means in the same situation.
Good expression.
Everyone is a little stressed, a little confused.
So people help each other.
Now, what if something goes wrong?
Like your flight is delayed.
Delayed means the flight is late.
It's not leaving on time.
This happens a lot.
More than it should.
Yes. So what do?
You go to the information desk or the gate staff.
And you say, excuse me, my flight to London is delayed. Do you know how long? Or, can you tell me what's happening with flight BA204?
The flight number is on your boarding pass.
Always check your boarding pass first.
And if your flight is canceled?
Canceled means the flight is not happening at all.
Oh, that's stressful.
Very, but here is what you say.
Excuse me, my flight has been canceled. What are my options?
What are my options is a great phrase,
Because you're asking them to help you find a solution.
without getting angry.
Calm and clear.
They might offer you a new flight.
Or a hotel if you have to wait overnight.
Am I entitled to a hotel room is good to ask.
Entitled means, is it something I have a right to?
Because sometimes the airline must give you one.
Depending on the reason for cancellation.
Knowing that phrase can save you money.
And a very uncomfortable night in an airport chair.
Yes, nobody wants that.
Let's do a delayed flight scenario.
Okay, I'll be the gate staff.
And I'll be the confused but calm traveler.
Hi there, how can I help?
Hi, excuse me, my flight to Dubai is showing as delayed. Do you know how long?
Let me check. Yes, I'm sorry, there's about a 2-hour delay.
Oh, okay. Is there a reason?
The incoming aircraft is late arriving. We're very sorry for the inconvenience.
That's okay. Will they announce when boarding starts?
Yes, we'll make an announcement at the gate. Please stay nearby.
Of course. And is there somewhere I can get food while I wait?
Yes, there are several restaurants just down the hall on the left.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Again, we're very sorry for the delay.
No problem. Thank you for your help.
And done.
So calm, so polite.
And notice,
Do you know how long?
will they announce when boarding starts?
Is there somewhere I can get food?
All simple questions.
All completely natural.
And you got all the information you needed.
Without stress, without panic.
Now, let's talk about landing.
You made it. The plane lands.
And now you have to go through immigration.
Immigration is where they check your passport when you arrive in a new country.
And this one makes a lot of people nervous.
Because the officers can ask you questions.
And they look very serious.
Very serious.
But the questions are actually simple.
Let's go through the most common ones.
What is the purpose of your visit?
Purpose means reason.
So they're asking, why are you here?
And the answers are simple.
Tourism. You're visiting as a tourist.
Or, I'm here on holiday.
I'm visiting family.
I'm here for work.
I'm attending a conference.
1 or 2 words, that's enough.
How long will you be staying?
1 week, or 10 days, or 2 weeks.
Just the number and the time.
Where will you be staying?
At a hotel, with friends, or at an Airbnb.
Simple answers, calm voice.
Do not over-explain.
This is important.
Immigration officers ask short questions and want short answers.
If they want more information, they will ask.
so don't give a long story.
Just answer what they ask.
Let's do the immigration scene.
I'll be the immigration officer.
And I'll be the arriving traveler.
Serious. Passport, please.
Yes, here you go.
What is the purpose of your visit?
Tourism. I'm here on holiday.
How long will you be staying?
10 days.
Where will you be staying?
At a hotel in the city center.
Have you visited before?
No, this is my first time.
Stamping passport? Welcome. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you very much.
And that's immigration done.
The whole thing took about 30 seconds.
Because the answers were short and clear.
Short, clear, calm.
That is the secret to immigration.
Every time.
And after immigration, baggage claim.
Where you collect your suitcase.
You look for the screen that shows your flight number.
And it tells you which belt your bags are coming from.
Belt is the moving conveyor belt where bags come out.
And if your bag doesn't come,
Oh, this is stressful.
you go to the baggage desk.
And you say,
Excuse me, my bag hasn't arrived. My flight was from Dubai.
or I think my luggage is lost.
Luggage means your bags and suitcases.
They will ask for your boarding pass and baggage tag.
Baggage tag is the sticker they put on your suitcase at check-in.
Keep that. Always keep that.
Very important.
And they will track your bag for you.
Most of the time, bags turn up within a day or two.
Not always, but usually.
And now you're through the airport,
You did it.
completely in English.
With the right phrases.
Let's do our full recap.
Yes, everything from today.
At check-in,
I'd like to check in, please. Yes, one suitcase. Window if possible.
at security,
Follow instructions. Sorry, I think it's my belt.
finding your gate.
Excuse me, where is gate 14, please?
If your flight is delayed,
My flight is delayed. Do you know how long?
if your flight is canceled,
My flight has been canceled. What are my options?
at immigration,
Short answers. Tourism, 10 days, a hotel in the city center.
if your bag is lost.
My bag hasn't arrived. My flight was from Dubai.
That is your complete airport toolkit
From check-in to baggage claim.
in simple beginner English.
Every phrase we use today, you can use on your next trip.
Your very next trip.
And here's something I want you to remember.
What?
Airports are busy, noisy, fast.
And nobody expects you to be perfect.
Airport staff talk to hundreds of people every single day,
From all over the world.
with all different levels of English.
They are used to it.
They are patient.
And they just want to help you get where you're going.
So even if you make a mistake,
Even if you forget a word,
even if you hand someone a Starbucks receipt,
it will be okay.
it will always be okay.
Just breathe, use your phrases,
And enjoy your trip.
because travel is one of the most amazing things you can do.
And English opens so many doors when you travel.
So many. Thank you so much for listening today, everyone.
This was such a good one.
If this helped you feel more confident about traveling in English,
Please give this video a like
subscribe for a new episode every week.
and leave us a comment below.
Tell us, where is your dream travel destination?
We want to know.
And share this with someone who has a trip coming up.
They will really thank you for it.
We will see you in the next episode.
Take care, everyone.
Bye!
Bye.